Ever feel like you're playing whack-a-mole with growth strategies? You're not alone. Read a book, listen to a podcast, go to an event, hear a speaker. Everyone has the way. And within industries, there's often the way. Maybe a little Mandalorian. This is the way. But I'll bet when you created your first go to market motion, you probably just copied somebody else. Don't feel bad. I did that too. And then in the next company, I did it again. Everybody does. But we're so often entrenched in our own industry norms and just kind of the way that things are done, we miss out on revolutionary ideas floating just outside our little bubble. We're stuck in echo chambers, recycling the same old strategies and wondering why our growth feels like it's on a hamster wheel. Five companies, four exits, and there is one single lesson that really stands out. One that I'll rank is my most vital lesson. And it might sound a bit crazy, but don't look for lessons inside your industry. Look outside. Take what works in another unrelated industry and apply it to yours. That's right. Cross-pollinate those ideas and watch the magic happen. I actually discovered this by accident, like complete accident. Each successive company I built was in a different industry, completely unrelated from the last one. And I tried the copy paste go to market plan and take somebody else and here's how you're supposed to do it in the industry. Complete snooze fest. Yeah, mediocre at best, which makes complete sense because if everyone is doing the same thing in the same way, that's average. That's the same thing that everybody else is doing. So you kind of get the same result, and it's meh. But as I moved industries, I really knew nothing about the next one, and sometimes I knew less than nothing. So I just used the toolkit that I had, and it was from another industry. And the crazy thing was, it worked. And I didn't necessarily realize that I was doing that. But by company three, I actually figured out what I was doing. It's like, oh, that's what it is. I'm taking a lesson from over here and applying it somewhere new. And once I realized that and knew what I was doing, then the more I did it, the more I tested new ideas and the better it worked. And I got outsized results, not average results, but big results. So imagine this, you're a B2B SaaS founder like me, knee deep in dashboards and CRM solutions, and then suddenly a flash of inspiration hits you from an unrelated industry. I don't know, say like a gourmet coffee shop. It all comes back to coffee, right? It sounds wild, but stick with me. And this one small thing, could be the ultimate growth hack that's kept my entrepreneurial journey not just afloat but thriving. It's about borrowing brilliance from one sector and then sprinkling it on another, kind of like a DJ, like a DJ remix. When a different artist records a great song, for example, you ever have that happen where you hear a song and you're like, that's a different singer. Wait, what's up with that? Or maybe in a different style. So that's pretty cool too. When somebody takes a song and then does it in a new style, or you get artists from completely different genres that they'll pair up for a tune. So let's break it down. Here's my 3-step framework to turn that hamster wheel into a jet engine. First, we want to identify the unlikely muse. What do I mean by that? Well, look at industries that are thriving but vastly different from yours. What makes them tick? Is it their customer service, their product design, their marketing tactics? Zero in on what it is that they do really, really well. What are the standout practices? At least once a year, go to an event or trade show that is completely outside your industry and think creatively. Get outside of the norm, get outside of that bubble. Second is to adapt and test. Take the best practices, the things that you learn from other industries, tailor them to your business. Maybe it's a subscription model from a streaming service or the personalized experience from a boutique hotel. Implement those ideas in small controlled experiments and see how they fit your market. Try it out because your competitors aren't doing it. And third is to integrate and iterate. And not everything will be a perfect fit right away, and some things never will be, and that's okay. Just be ready to tweak and adjust. Gather feedback, measure results, and refine these borrowed strategies until they seamlessly integrate into your business model. Adopt them, make them yours. Make them your way. Put your little spin on them. And here is my big aha moment. And that is that growth doesn't always come from looking within. It comes from having the courage to look beyond. By cross-pollinating those ideas from different industries, taking the songs and remixing them in a different way, you're not just following a trend, you're creating one. It's a recipe to stand out and never ever settle for average. So next time you find yourself maybe feeling a little bit stuck, remember the key to sustainable growth, future proof, might just be hiding in plain sight, like across the street, down the hall, in a completely different industry. Step out of your comfort zone, steal a page from their playbook, and watch as your business evolves into a powerhouse of innovation. What's your favorite song remix or artist pairing? Drop it below. Let me know.